Alright, man, we're live from the Hive. We got special guest Alan J in the house tonight. Yesterday was awesome. I spent 16 hours away from here. I left at 7 in the morning, got home at 11 o'clock last night. Took Edward Barton to the MX school at Dade City for the first time. That was a lot of fun. I'll just go through the results and then I'm going to talk about this racing real quick. First overall, Lenny Lewis. Second overall, right here, me, second. Hear that? Second. Third, Shane Stanek. Fourth, Jeff Corelli. Fifth, Dale Powell Jr. Sixth was Craig Gingrich. Seventh was Chad Gaffney. And Mark Turan, the sheriff, goes, oh, how the mighty have fallen, right? Talking all this trash, taking the checkered flag. This week, he's taken over the battle for last place. Mark is now crowned last place and cleaning up the mess in eighth. The first moto was a complete mud race. So much water and mud that I'm surprised everybody went for it. Only 4 out of the 8 bikes that gated even finished. Mark had to bring his bike to Alan today, full of muddy water.
Full of water.
Inside the carburetor, like in the bowl.
It was bad.
In the bowl.
It was bad.
Mark thought it was blown up. He went down on the first lap. He didn't make it to the stripe in the first moto. In the second moto, he comes back on his big red. But it didn't rain anymore, so there wasn't any real advantage there. He finished last place in the second moto. But Mark Turan wins the battle for last place this week. And Lenny Lewis, congratulations. Well, first 2 bikes in the mud race. First and second, factory airboxes and twist throttles. This is why we use twist throttles. Because when the odds are against us, we can control the bike when we're riding it jet ski style in the mud race. While all the fancy bikes go down and get pulled away by 4-wheelers. So, good job everyone staying in there. I think Chad was the only real bad casualty. I hope that doesn't end up costing you too much. Man, let's see what else we got going on here. The sheriff in the big red in the second moto was hilarious. He actually just about kept up with us. I was surprised. He was all over me and Shane, and especially at first. But he was only probably 2 turns back by the time we finished. So that's how soft it was still in the second one. But at least we weren't underwater. And then after the race, I go to check my air filter, and there wasn't any dirt in it at all because of the Yamaha airbox design. You see, it's really awesome. Anyway. Thanks to my sponsors, Wicked Metal Designs, Rap Savage on 3, Dade City MX, of course. I want to say that the group of riders that we had this weekend was just great. You know, nobody butthurt, nobody angry, nobody immature, no bullshit. This group of 8 guys that was there this week was just outstanding to spend the day with. So, thanks guys for all being there. Edward Barton was a blast, and Betty. Yesterday was Betty's birthday. I got to tell everybody how great my wife Betty is. I said how long I was gone when we first started this, and yesterday was her birthday while I was at the track all day. So, thanks Betty for still being here when I got home last night. Very cool. Love you, and we'll do it again next time. Alan, I wish Alan could make more races because Alan's got a rocket of a bike and.
Just about ready. He's getting there.
You trigger happy, man, but you ain't there, you know?
It's always next time.
Would you have gone when
I
that gate dropped in that with that mud in front of you?
I'd have been the only one sitting there.
Yeah, I was expecting a lot of the fancy bikes to stay sitting there, and I thought in my mind, I'm looking at the ground in front of me and it's just turning into a lake, and I'm thinking Shane's bike's gonna kill it. You know, I thought Shane was just gonna take off and half the bikes were going to stay there, and the other half of us would probably break down. But Dale Powell, let's go back to the race here real quick. The sheriff breaks down in the last turn before the flag, and they come and they tow him out. And like the next lap, Dale Powell dies in the same spot. Well, he's just past the apex of the corner, and you can barely make it up the hills. So there's no run at that first table. So you got to come around that corner, and you got to pin it just to make it to the top. And Dale is right in the line of fire, dude. And he sits there. He gets nailed by every bike that goes by. The one lap. And I come around again, and he's still sitting there. I'm wondering why he's still on his bike. Because he looks like Jabba the Hutt, man. He's just this giant blob of clay. You can't even tell. Like a clay statue of a person in a Tri-Z. It was awesome. I felt bad about doing that to you, brother. but I had no choice because I wouldn't have made it up that hill if I didn't. Now I heard from someone else that was spectating that Shane actually came to a complete stop at one point right there.
On the hill?
No, when he passed Dale, and then gunned the shit out of it and roosted him real bad. I didn't do that on purpose. I did do it to Jeff Corelli when his bike died, before the step down. He was dead at the bottom, and I had to take advantage of it because I think it was Jeff Corelli who, at some point in the race, threw dirt directly into my mouth somehow. I don't know. Through the bottom of the helmet, in my teeth, mouth full of freaking wet, nasty dirt bike clay. So I scooted over and I tried my best to throw dirt at Jeff. He's done it to me 50 times. And you know, like once at Waldo, we were racing at Waldo, and I come around the corner for the second set of whoops. And Jeff's at the end, broke down. He stalled. And I'm going as fast as I can, just so I can stop in front of him and throw dirt on him, right? And right when I get there, I hear his bike fire up, and he dumps the clutch and it throws two huge roosts of dirt right in my face. So, Jeff roosts me all the time, man. I hope I got him a little bit. I hate to kick him down when he's down, but I couldn't help it. Had to. It was a great night, man. I don't know. You missed it. I wish you could have been there. You could have rode probably the 125 and hung in there. Yep. I feel like we're missing something. What? Oh, man. Oh, well, I see the ink. You got to zoom in on the ink, though. See it? It's real, too. It truly is the three-wheeler junkie. So, I don't know, man. I feel like I'm missing something, but I guess not. That's about it. We're going to hang out here and have a good time. We got a lot of bikes for sale and stuff. If anybody needs anything, let us know.
You got PBRs on ice?
Yeah, man. We got a cooler full of beer. The sheriff was going to be here. I looked forward to the fact that the sheriff was in Orlando today, and I got everything set up so the sheriff could be on Live from the Hive. And the sheriff, without calling anybody or anything, you know, he said he was coming to see me. About 3:30, I hit him up to see where he's at, and he's home. So he bailed. Maybe next time, Mark Turand, when your mom watches this, you can actually be on here instead of just bailing out on me like I'm chopped liver or something. But I still love you. I still love you. Great having Alan here. Alan takes the spot for first celebrity guest star of Live from the Hive. Hell yeah. He gets first a lot when we're out on the track, too.
You got beer there, I'm first.
Yeah, that's true. I guess that's it. Am I forgetting anything? Well, if I had any jokes, I'd tell them. But that's what happened Saturday. We're going to do it again. I think we have a 3-week break. So everybody get your shit together. Mud race in 3 weeks, hopefully. I had the most fun I've ever had racing three-wheelers on Saturday night. I did. That was the best, by far.
Was it the mud or the second place?
It was the second place and the mud. You know, I've always said, I hope it rains. I hope all the odds get stacked against everyone, because that's where I could actually freaking do something. And it happened for me on Saturday for the first time. The only other time I thought I had a shot at it, I wish I'd had my trail tires. I could have probably done even better, maybe, or at least been close enough to get more mud thrown on me. Anyway, we raced at Wildwood one time, and during practice it was a monsoon like that. But they called it, didn't they? I don't remember what ended up happening. We didn't get to race in it for some reason. I don't remember. That was the first mud race though, but awesome time. Thanks everybody for watching. Live from the Hive. See you next time.